Test, 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 test.
Test two, test two. Soccer matchup between the Mount St. Joe Gales and your Calvert Hall Cardinals. Calvert Hall and the MIAA require good sportsmanship at all events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege, with the expectation that all players, coaches, fans, and officials exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is greatly appreciated. At this time, we ask that you please rise as we honor our nation, those who protect it with the playing of our national anthem.
And so it is with great excitement that we welcome you to Paul Angelo Russo Stadium and Kelly Field today for the start of the 2022-2023 Varsity Soccer season. The first official game of the season for the Cards will be at home against Mount St. Joseph this year. And we're just moments away from starting off what looks to be an extremely exciting season.
Yeah,
looking forward to it.
Yeah, a lot of preparation from both sides coming into this game. And hoping to, both teams to start out on a good slate. I mean, you always want to come out of that first game 1-0, get the season off to a good start. So we'll see how that goes for both sides today.
And off we go. The season begins.
For Calvert Hall, defense, Dylan Isaac on the left, Josh Nagy, Luke Burdett in the middle, and Gabe Gleekin on the right side. In the midfield, Rocco at the 6, Ben Mador, Cody Angelini, Frankie Matucci, and we got Ty Flynn and Richie Moneth playing up top.
MSJ showing press early.
Here's Ty on the break. He gets down to the...
Calvert Hall with an early break, ball in the box. Fumbled away, though.
Yeah, it was right on Matucci's foot, and, Fender got in there. Matucci's got to look here.
Good cross. Chance in the box. And an early
That's
deflection.
Early goal.
That'll be the own goal to start the season. What an interesting start. They'll take the goal, but not how they would have expected it to come.
I mean, Cody's just there, put it away. Nothing more to it. Very simple goal. MSJ defender got in the way, and just trying to defend the goal, but pretty simple for Cody to finish that ball.
Yeah, I mean, not the greatest of shots. I think the keeper probably had a good read to it, if not for the deflection. But, I mean, you were saying if you don't shoot, you don't score, and you were saying that specifically about Cody.
Yeah.
You're hoping would take more shots this year because he does have a good foot on him and didn't get as many chances as you would have liked to have seen him have. So your advice paying off early on in this one.
Yeah, I mean, we've had a couple of things with Cody, and him shooting today, getting that first goal, I think helps him a lot. Calvert Hall and another attack. See if that through ball can get through. It
Expert
does.
use of space. 3-on-3.
Oh, nice ball over to Gabe Gleekin. Not the best well-struck ball, but, a good end to an attack.
Yeah, we'll take the results of the first shot a little more eagerly than the results of the second one. Though 2 good looks in the first 2 minutes, not a bad start to the season.
The ball is going to be headed out by Burdett. It's going to be MSJ ball.
Interesting ball in. Can they clear it away? Press on. They win the ball back. Now it's Calvert Hall's turn to break.
Great tackle there from Ben Medor. Being a little physical. And
Good
Ty Flynn, nice little touch on the
Keep that in,
outside.
yeah.
He's a really crafty player. Can do a lot of good things on the field with the ball on his foot.
And that block goes a little bit better for them than the last time they tried to block a shot.
Ball touched out by Rocco. It's going to be MSJ throw-in.
A little back press from Richie there wins the ball. Calvert Hall can now get set up on their offense.
No call there.
Unable to draw the first foul of the year.
I think it was just a little physical. No, I don't know if that was really a foul. Just, being physical.
Back pass goes wrong. Gabe going to have to shield one off here. Just knocking it forward. Good position there. Rocco to win the header. Gabe draws the first foul, or causes the first foul of the year. MSJ free kick, but I think just a bit too far to, well, maybe not. At least whip a good ball in.
I don't know. We saw Rooney do this back in 2019. Fresh soft, man. From about right there, whip that in.
Solid ball in, back post. Nate waiting there, though, and it's an easy save in the end. Here they come, maybe on the counter. Richie trying to win the ball up high.
It's great to see Richie back. He was dealing, during tryouts, really couldn't try out. And first week of, training, was not able to train because of that hamstring. So glad to see him back and looking okay. We'll see how he's looking tomorrow at training. So
Yeah, he's looking pretty good out there.
yeah,
Working
hopefully
hard.
he doesn't have
Yeah.
any problems. And they're gonna get a foul against MSJ there.
Same spot. Will they go for the big free kick in?
And that ball against foul against Jack Geis.
They'll take it short, per usual. Did a lot of that last year.
Yeah, ball now in Door's hands, and it's gonna be a corner.
Corner Cape Cardinals.
And they're gonna play short. Medora gonna play quick to Cody.
Seems to be where their strength lies. They don't have the size again, or at least it's not going to seem that way, to be winning the big corners in the box.
I mean, this is what we saw during the scrimmage. Everything is just short, and just trying to possess this ball and get up the field quick, which this team is so good at.
Yeah, coaches try to establish a brand. We started to play pretty unique type of soccer, at least compared to the other schools I think we've seen. It's very, very short, quick, slice, cut them up, especially on offense.
Yeah, high school soccer has turned into a lot of kick and run and, playing with big bodies. And, Calvert Hall, this team, I think, in last year a little bit, this team more is trying to play, short and possess the ball and, play a little bit more of a, I guess maybe European style of soccer.
Yeah, just trying to be deliberate with the ball when they do have it. It's always a good idea. Tyler just working with the ball, trying to keep it in possession. Good strength and feet to hold on to it there. And now Nate coming up high, showing his multifacetedness as a keeper.
Caverdall going to get a throw in off that. Going to try and possess the ball a little bit, give it away. Almost one back. Yeah, Mount St. Joe really not able to possess this ball much.
Yeah,
the
some heavy touches there, and they've lost it again. But just as quickly got it back. And, early in the season, what do you have to go on? You have last year's standings and stats and observations and this year's scrimmage. And, if you didn't see a scrimmage like me, unfortunately, you're relying more on the former. But with high school, it's interesting because the teams turn over fairly quickly, right? You only have guys for 4 years. But, I mean, what do we have, 9 returning starters, only losing 2 seniors. So it'd be interesting to see what they can replicate from last year.
Yeah, I'm counting 9, but also we have guys that are hurt. Henneman, he was our 12th, 13th man. He's out with a knee issue. We have Luke Burdett now. He's a transfer, and it's good to have him.
Yeah, we've also brought in Gabe Glicken's brother, actually, Aaron Glicken, both coming in together as sophomores, him and Luke. So those are some guys to keep eyes on. Also, I think we have 4 freshmen on the roster. Coach obviously valuing their talent to keep them on varsity as freshmen. And, of course, JV also defending champs, so they've got some talent that we've brought up. A couple of guys we've added to the lineup from that team.
And they had a game, I believe, at 5:15 today. So, hoping that they get the result that they would like. It's a dangerous situation here for Calvert Hall. Able to get out of it. Nice little touch by Gabe Gleekin. That ball's going to go out. It's going to be MSJ throw-in on this near sideline. Ball just bouncing around. Calvert Hall swarming.
Yeah, odd strategy off the throw-in to try to 1v3 that. And now Calvert Hall could get out with this. Good strength from Cody, letting his team get set up. Now he's got numbers forward. Good
Cody
ball out
nice
wide. Look at that speed. Is this Dylan?
Yeah, Isaac on the outside. Now Flynn.
Good 1-2. Or average 1-2. Couldn't quite get it in, yeah.
Oh, nice ball from Ty. Head ball from Rocco. It's kept in by Holsley.
Yeah, I don't think he could quite get a full head on it. I think that's skimmed off the scalp. So 10 minutes in, really just the 2 shots early for Calvert Hall. The first one getting deflected and going in. Second one a little easier for the keeper. But not much since then. It's quieted down a little bit.
No call there.
I pushed off the ball a little bit.
It looks like we have our...
They're setting up a trap on defense.
Yeah.
They've got the ball now. Don't have to worry about that. Medor to Cody on the wing. Does Cody prefer being inside? Probably. Yep, and he cuts. Again for Cody. Cody can't quite work through the lines, and it goes out for a goal kick.
I think we got our first substitution of the season. Looks to be Justin Crow, the senior. Yeah, Justin Crow coming in for Richie, which makes sense. Richie's been dealing with that hamstring.
Calvert Hall substitution. Number 7, Justin Crow, in for Richie Monmouth.
Looks like they're going with the old penny system. Keep track of how many in, how many out. Decided not to go with that last year that many other teams did. Seems that they've given in. And just to make sure one guy on, one guy off, he used 1 penny. Here's Tyler keeping it away from 2. Then the pass is intercepted, and now it's a 4-on-2 for MSJ. They got one unmarked on the left. Just going to go for the shot. Nate will take care of that, no problem. That's what he's there for.
Dangerous situation there for the Cardinals is, 4-on-2 for MSJ, just unable to convert.
Yeah, they really could have done more with that. When there's 2 defenders and one of them's marking you, there's 2 other guys open, so could have done more with that. Now Calvert Hall, have their own chance. Nice little flick. Can Justin win this deflection?
And the ball is just popping up. A little 50-50 ball. Calvert Hall ultimately winning that possession. Now Rocco.
This is Rocco now. He's got guys making runs. Finds one, and it hits Justin as he tries to get out of the way of his own teammate's pass. It's unfortunate. I think he just tried to kick it around Ben. That was disrespectful, but he was denied.
No foul there from Burdett. Calvert Hall going to try and keep possession. It's been a little back and forth the last couple minutes. It's just crazy to think that, you have Tyler, you have Cody, Richie, and Ben, and Nagy have all been playing with each other for 4 years, and got some decent time when they were all freshmen. And just the chemistry that they've built, adding Rocco, Pastore to the mix, adding Ryan Henneman to the mix, and now Frankie Matucci, who did not play his first 2 years but is now playing. So it's just really cool to see.
It's good support for the system of keeping those freshmen on varsity. When you say, they're one of 30 guys, how much can you really expect them to grow? But you see, just building that chemistry early really helps down the line. Those guys really do have great chemistry. So,
and also can't forget about Gabe Gleekin. He was one of those original 6 freshmen back in 19.
Yeah, it's a great group. We'll be sad to see them go, but it seems like they got plenty of guys to fill in the shoes. But let's not get too far ahead, Still got a whole season ahead of us. See what they can do this year. That's Burdett. Center back Burdett at center back. I just said that twice. What am I doing?
Ball's going to go out for a throw-in. Angelini's going to be over there to take it. They're going to
got small. 8 guys up right now on the attack. Just the center backs and Nate back, and even Nate seems to think that the goal's getting a bit boring back there. It's coming all the way up. Out wide with Gabe. Gabe going to go one-on-one, trying to get a cross in, I think. I think it gets deflected. Nope, it's goal kick.
substitutions now for Mount St. Joe.
Substitutions.
We had two substitutions. Number 16 comes in. Number 16, James Donahue comes in, and also Nico Madrid comes in. Number 28.
This one will get launched into midfield. They're going to play it out wide. See what they can do. Crosses in. Nate gets out off his line well. Scoops it up.
And MSJ has had a couple of chances. They've had 3 or 4 chances to, and most of them have just gone to Nate. MSJ on the attack, and that ball is going to be
almost to the field goal post.
Yeah, not swung in enough for Madrid on the outside. It's going to be a goal kick for Jones. He's going to play quick to Nagy. Got a 4-on-4 attack here, and that ball is going to be touched out for a Calvert Hall corner kick on the near side.
Corner kick, Calvert Hall.
I think he was trying to trust in Frankie's speed to outrun there, but hit that one a little too hard ahead of him. Weather's not too bad today. What are we looking at, like high 80s, something like that?
Let's see, Dragonette.
Could be worse for late August.
88. I mean, it's pretty warm today.
Yeah. See if that becomes a factor, if it's just a nuisance. Oh, good
Oh.
air. Good air from Josh. What a good save. So, yeah, what do you think of the starting into late August, the season now, just to get all the 20 conference games in, which, I mean, I'm glad that the guys get to play more games. They get to play both teams twice in a big conference, which is definitely better than just once.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, obviously you said early, but it doesn't really get the guys a chance to get to see each other in school, and I think that might play a factor, especially with like the freshmen, because they're not always they haven't been with this group of guys before. Oh, and here's Ty Flynn.
Tyler trying to chip, just over though. Yeah, and as a freshman, and this is the only real group you get to beat, and hopefully the guys respect that and take care of them. Yeah, for the other guys, they've just gotten back from the beach, trying to get into the flow of things before the school year started. I feel like it can be challenging at times. But yeah, like I said, I mean, it could be worse. Hopefully it isn't too much of an issue. Beginning of the season, too, you're still getting into soccer form, theoretically. Or at least just getting used to things. Having it be really hot can be annoying. Good side press. I think he's won the ball from that.
Yeah, ball went out.
Yeah.
Great pressure from Flynn.
Yeah, good force out.
It's just so great to see the composure that these midfielders for Calvert Hall have on the ball. Being able to turn, Ty Flynn being able to turn like that is just so great to see. It's going to be a foul.
Nice, smart ball there. MSJ does not seem to be ready for these quick throws and goal kicks and corners.
I don't think the goal kicks are really that beneficial going short. Obviously, you're starting out from the back, trying to build out from the back, which is great, but, you know, with catching people off guard, you're not really going to catch a team off guard from doing a short goal kick. Now, when you're on the other side of the field in the corner, it's crazy to see, like, you'll see clips of people getting, like, short corners and, like, getting goals off of them. And it's really cool to see, because you're playing a good brand of soccer with, playing short. Oh, what a ball. Angelini on the doorstep. Angelini, what a goal.
Oh, Cody Angelini, his second of the day.
Yeah, how did he get free like that? I mean, good ball in, and Cody was just waiting there. And, yeah, and I guess guys crashing in the box. You run out of defenders to mark them all. Cody, good movement to get open right in front. And good settle. It's still only half the work to get the ball and get open in that spot. He had to bring it down and put it away, and he did both. So credit to him for that.
Yeah, and you saw, I believe, I know one of them was Ty, and I don't know the other one. It might have been Crow or somebody else, but, those two runs that really opened up that back post, to create the space for Cody, just a little bit of a mix-up.
You think he'll prefer this goal to the last one?
I'm not sure. The first goal, there was, a good possibility that, the defender might have gotten a good chunk, good piece on it.
That
so
hit
you never
soundly
know.
off his foot, yes.
Yeah, that one was more, a little bit more, he can control. That ball is going to go out of bounds.
Offsides, yeah.
Oh, it's going to be offsides.
Yeah.
I was looking for the AR on the opposite side, and that's where he was.
Well, what do you think? Are we in for some more dominant Calvert Hall offense? They scored the most goals in the league last year with 90. Next best was McDonough with 79. Then after that, into the 50s, I think, was next with John Carroll. They scored 4.5 goals per game last year in the conference.
I believe it was 9. I think they scored 98.
It was It was 90. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, something around there.
It's crazy. And think about 90 goals in 20 games. It's impressive.
Very impressive. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that could be adding the non-conference goals, but they only played 3 non-conference games. So even then, it's still really high.
Soccer's a lot different from, football, lacrosse. It's a lot of in-conference. I mean, I know that, I remember lacrosse playing, I think like
Yeah, they only get to play everyone once.
Yeah, lacrosse only plays 10 games and have multiple, quote-unquote preseason games out of conference. So, Calvert Hall only they played one preseason game and then go right into MSJ and then have McDonough on Friday. So, it's a lot quicker start. A lot quicker start.
Isaac coming out. Yeah, I mean, they play like teams like Appoquinimec during the year, but yeah, really no. It's a wake up call, man. You got the runners up to play on Friday at their place, who you lost to in overtime last time you went there. So they really got to get into form quick and get maybe either scrimmage plus this. It's chance number 3. He's off. Flags up.
Good opportunity there from Crow. Great ball into him. Great touch, but just about a yard off sides. You said Appoquinimec. They got LaSalle, and they have Cleveland.
Yeah,
that's it's a big trip for the Soccer Foundation. Taking everybody to Cleveland is it's pretty cool. To have that opportunity and play one of the best teams in the nation.
Big team builder too.
Yeah.
Guy calling for the ball. Gabe's being very light with that mark. But they're not going to get the ball over there. Another counterattack chance. Good slide to cut it off.
Cody's still with it.
Yeah, Cody will reset with Rocco. Rocco's got one behind. Doesn't get rid of it in time, not really.
The game I'm most excited for is the John Carroll game. With everything happening last year, I think the rival, for soccer, you know, like the last like couple years, it's been McDonough and, you know, obviously Loyola, but, you know, John Carroll is a big rival. Oh, and
Good
a
slide.
hard tackle.
Yeah, not the most pretty of slides, but he did what he had to do.
Tyler slow to get up. I think he should be okay.
Yeah, he might have gotten a cleat.
We'll see.
But yeah, do you remember what happened last time John Carroll came to us? That was a fun one.
Yeah, I mean, the turnaround down 2-1
Yep.
and then, you know, putting, I don't know how many
This is
it
4 in a
was.
row, I think. It was 5-2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that was a fun comeback.
get a 4-on-5 for MSJ. Wakefield getting back. And that
Cross?
ball going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Nate Jones. Goal kick. 2 substitutions coming in for MSJ.
Yeah, he couldn't get the curl.
Substitutions for Mount St. Joe, number 26, James Kasuda, and number 20, Lorenzo Cruz, in for number 12, Joe Christ, and number 6, Eli Becker.
Let's see if the pair of subs can make a difference here. 13 minutes to go in the first half. MSJ still down by 2. This one in for Flynn.
What
Can
a
Flynn make it
ball.
3? Good block.
What a
Second
ball
chance,
from
though.
Rocco.
They still got the ball. And that cross, not too powerful. Easy meat for the keeper. Oh, here's a long ball in behind. Nate aware, on the edge of his box, ready to scoop that up. Good stuff. You know, Nate's been a fun one to watch over the years, slowly earning his spot, and now the lock on the keeper for this year. He only gave up 16 goals to the team last year. He was a huge part, as was the defense, but his distribution and also his amazing reflexes really kept that count down. What is that, 0.8 goals per game? That's pretty good for a defense. The fewest allowed in the league, actually. Next best was, I think, Loyola with 24.
Yeah, and not, you know, losing Will Andrews, who was one of the 2 seniors starting last year. You know, you add Dylan Isaac to the mix. Wakefield in now. But, I mean, you know, Gabe moves over to the right side to fill in the shoes of, you know, Will Andrews. So we'll see how, you know, because Will had that huge role on this defense.
How many goals did Will Andrews single-handedly shut down? The speed and intensity that he would get back with and cut down chances with was incredible and unique, and certainly hard to replace.
For sure. We got substitutions for both sides. Justin off, Crow off. 24 is off for MSJ.
One sub for each team. Richie coming back in, probably trying to limit how many minutes he plays at a time, just to see how he feels after each little burst. Gradually work him up to, you know, full workload.
Substitution for Mount St. Joe, number 16, James Donahue, and for number 24, Braden Smith.
It was, yeah, Crow off, Richie on.
Substitution for Calvert Hall, number 12, Richie Moneth, and for number 7, Justin Crow.
Richie trying to fight for it. Both teams just grappling for control at the moment. Ball won't seem to stay with a team for very long.
Nagy gets possession for Calvert Hall. Looks to reset and hopefully, start building out of the back a little bit. MSJ doing a little bit of a better job with defense, sticking man-to-man. A little slippage there.
They got space up top. Can't see when he's just trying to protect the ball at the moment. Tyler. Tyler cuts it in for Gabe. Gabe inside to Ben. Ben looking to squeeze it to Richie, but he couldn't quite get it off. And they can try again with Tyler.
Oh, nice little flick
scoop
for Richie.
Defender's struggling to deal with it, but eventually the keeper has his hands on it.
Coming into this game and thinking about last season and just the overall success that Calvert Hall had last year, you're going to see a lot of teams that are just going to settle back and, protect the box and drop, 8, 9 guys in and have, 2, 3, 4 pressing at a time. So, we're going to see that and have low-scoring games just because of it. And it's just how teams are going to, be able to control this defense. And, I give MSJ props because they so far haven't really done much with dropping in.
Yeah, you see that a lot. As a Premier League fan, you definitely see that with the lower table teams just really just trying to play shutdown, play for a 0-0 draw against the higher level teams because they don't really have another option. Here's a chance. 3-on-2, pair of green cleats sprinting their way down. Frankie and Richie now cuts back with Tyler. Mador. Nor dishes it out wide. Richie looking to drop.
Oh,
here's a chance for a cross. Cuts it back for Ben. Ben looks to get a shot, falling away. Couldn't really get any power replacement on it, and it's an easy save for the keeper.
Yeah, Ben, I think, didn't realize how much time he had and really wanted to try to get that off. But he had another maybe half second to get that off, and that's just enough time to really line up the shot and, get a little bit of power, more power, because, it didn't have much power, but still, still got to the keeper pretty quick.
Yeah, he would have been much better off if he could have had a chance to get his body weight going forward. He was still turning as he was shooting. Stepping out of bounds and losing his shin guards, too. He's got to put them on while they get back. Good through ball. Richie's on. Pass a little behind him. Won't matter. Can he finish? Good foot by the keeper. That's only a corner.
Great defense there for MSJ. Well done by Holsey to get back and, really defend his goal.
Yeah, seconds matter. Pass just a little. It was great vision. Pass just a half second behind Richie. Do you think that cost him? Really, in the end, it was the keeper, not the trailing defenders that made the play. But could he have used that? Could he have used that time to change the outcome of that? I don't know. It's close though. It was a good build up overall.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Substitution now for both sides. Will Cole coming on for Frankie Matucci. And Amieni off, I think due to an injury, and Biderman comes on for MSJ.
Richie dispossessed. All right, MSJ going to try to break on Calvert Hall's corner. It's one good way to score on the other team's corner.
Substitution for Mount St. Joe, number 30, Felix Biederman, and number 17, Ivan Amieni.
It was Will Cole in for not Ty, is it Ben? No, not Ben. Where is Will?
Will's like right.
For Justin.
Yeah, Will Cole coming in, getting his first appearance this year.
Frankie. Yeah, Frankie.
Yeah. Yeah. Tough work figuring out this lineup without a magical producer whispering in our ears.
Bertucci out there. I also really don't see. I don't know where. No, Rich came in for. Yeah, it was for Bertucci. Bertucci.
Substitution for Calvert Hall. Number 5, Will Cole, and for number 8, Francesco Martino.
Like that.
I gotta ask Rich. You play one. Actually, they're playing a little bit, but it's just 3-0. But yeah,
With Mador now. Mason, back to Ben, back to Mason. Wait, that's not. Is that Mason? It is Mason. Okay. A little blind out here. Need binoculars to see the far half of the field. Josh gonna play one forward. He has Will Cole. And offsides ruled. MSJ gonna play this one up the wing. How are they to score twice to get back into this one? See any potential avenues of ways to get back into this?
Calvert Hall likes to put guys into the box when they're attacking. I think the best way that MSJ is going to score is off of a counterattack.
Here's one of Calvert Hall's own. Good foot.
Well saved.
Well, one might say it is 3-0, or it should be 3-0, if not for that foot. Great reaction, great extension on a pretty much a 2-on-0, 2-on-1. So they only have a corner. Can they still make a goal out of this chance? It was a good steal that set it up. It almost deserves a goal to steal it from a center back that far up the field. In from Ben. Nobody really there, just a clearance. Oh, he's gone around Ty.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. And that might have been a clear path foul. No call from ref. And Calvert Hall gets men back in. That ball's going to trickle out of bounds. Not the best pass. That's our second siren of the game. Second siren of the game.
That one's a unique one. I haven't heard this one sound like that before. I'm not even sure if the mics are picking it up, but I mean that one sounds unique enough to be like an NHL goal horn. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Poor guy. For MSJ. I like what MSJ's doing. As soon as Calvert Hall gets to a side, they're bringing that as striker over and, taking away, either Nagy or Burdett, whichever side they play to. The opposite side, they're taking that away. I like that a lot from MSJ.
MSJ had good possession high. They've lost it. Could still win it back. They do. They've got the ball in the box for the first time in a while. Trying what was that? That was overhead something.
An attempt of a bicycle, I think.
Yeah. But you really have to commit to it if you're going to go for it. He seemed a little reluctant to leave the ground.
Nate's going to get over there using his wheels.
Yeah, he's confident in what's going on and how he reads the play. It's good to see him take command like that. He really is confident in his game. Nate's going to punt this one. He's going to make it 10 yards past midfield. Yeah, 10 yards past midfield. Could turn this into an attack.
Good tackle from Ty. Ben on the near side.
His jersey almost ripped there. Tyler with a weak one. And so, a minute to go. Still 2-0, but Tyler being denied brilliantly a couple of times. Well, Richie wants to.
Nice little turn there from Pastore.
Cody sends one.
Into Moneth.
Will Cole looking a bit unmarked at the moment.
Oh,
Richie going to go on his own. Another good save. For a second, I thought that was going to roll in anyway, but depth perception was off. It came towards us a little bit.
Yeah.
Another good save.
Ball kicked out of bounds. Caverdall might try. Yeah, I think they're gonna.
Buzzer beater? Just kidding.
And this final 10 seconds, Caverdall is just gonna possess. Going to halftime with.
They gonna go
Yeah,
for a late
2-0
one?
lead.
1 second? Nah.
That'll do it for the first half here. Caverdall up 2-0 over MSJ.
At the end of the first half, the score is Calvin 2, Mount St. Joe 0.
And we'll be back in 10 minutes for second half coverage.
getting ready for the second half and hopefully continue of what was pleasant to watch first half. I say that as a Calvert Hall fan, up 2-0 in a game that we've definitely had lots of control in. But I think there's been lots of good excitement, good attacking action on both sides. And lots of good defense, too, from both sides. Some great saves by MSJ's keeper. And some good recoveries by Calvert Hall when they've let stuff in at times, too. I think is that Holsey? For
Holsey.
The goalie?
Yep.
There we go. Learning how to read a roster. Numbers match up with the numbers on the field.
Now let's hope Calvert Hall can keep their momentum up.
Exciting off the kickoff.
Yeah, looking
Going
for a
right
big
at
ball.
it.
Looking for a big ball.
Yeah, not waiting for the momentum to settle. Uh-oh. Could they get number 3 right here?
Oh,
Richie's
Rich.
trying to head that one, I think. Not
Right
quite in
there.
his wheelhouse, though, yeah.
He's right there. Here's
Did
MSJ.
they turn? Is this Donahue? Cleared away by Gabe. And you know what they say? The 2-goal leads, they get complacent, they become dangerous. But I like that aggression off the kickoff there. It kind of, I think, shows that Calvert Hall doesn't plan to stay complacent. They seem to have done well being careful with leads. Really, I mean, just keep doing your thing. They seem to be good at that.
That ball going to go out against Rocco. It'll be MSJ throwing.
Turf Monster claiming another victim. Excellent ball boy work over there.
Yeah, I was just going to say, we got a couple on the field. We got 4. Or 5.
Expertly positioned.
5.
Evenly spaced throughout the field.
Yeah. We got 5. Yep.
Yep.
A little ball. Flame's going to run
Cut
into that.
inside. Can he find him inside?
Matucci
Oh, good
booking
work.
it for the middle.
Yeah. It was good recovery once he realized he was on top of his own man to get to the middle, and he was in the right spot for the cross, but the goalie got to it first. Good heads up from Holsey. Dylan with an awkward touchback. Burdette on it.
Burdette with the hustle. Well done.
See this shielding from Ty. Got 2 hands on the whole way.
Yeah, man.
Falls. Unfortunate there that he had to slip. Not
Yeah,
even his fault
lots
that he
of-
slipped there. Yeah, let it get away from him.
Got lots of hands. MSJ coach does not like that call.
Yeah. I prefer not to pass judgment on that one. Definitely a foul. He was a little frustrated for losing the ball, losing to the Turf Monster. Richie trying to head that one on. Cute idea, but not going to work. Here come MSJ up the wing. Cody watching him like a hawk here. Good back press, but they don't win the ball. Unfortunate. And there you go. Now they've got the ball. And Frankie protected. He's dribbling into more trouble. He gets lucky that he drew the foul there. He was headed right for a brick wall.
Yeah. 1-on-2 there for Matucci. Just
Yep.
a very, very physical game. Maybe some emotions coming out of this Gales team, but Frankie keeping his composure and drawing the foul there. Well done.
Richie turning that well. Cutting inside, but good recovery from the defender. And they get out. Pushed back a lot already. Ben, good slide.
What a tackle.
You generally don't see the highest slide tackle ratings in FIFA for the attackers, but that was pretty clean, pretty good form, and effective. And trying to get away with throwing, what do they say, keep it to within a meter of where it goes out? Yeah,
Definitely
throw it.
not a meter.
That was definitely not a meter. 4 yard.
No.
Whatever system you use here.
A lot longer than a meter and a yard.
Soft pass, inviting a Calvert Hall press here. They're getting pushed back again.
You want to try and keep Calvert Hall from preventing to push up defenders because, their defense style is to kind of choke you out and, make you make a mistake in the back. Oh, wow, dangerous situation there. Headed out by Nagy.
Yep. It was Jones unable to take control of the situation there. That got touchy. Good through ball.
That's going to be an offside.
Well done to play him off. Dove at the last second. Excellently done.
Great call by the AR.
But going back to that run set up by MSJ there, you talk about not letting Calvert Hall just get too high up. And it was a good turn by Becker. When he had two on him like that, you have to turn through both of them to set up that attack. And that's really what put Calvert Hall behind because they had the two guys there, and then suddenly they didn't. It was a good turn by Becker to set up that attack. Little scoop pass. Like to see that one.
Well, not out of bounds by Gleekin on the far side.
Quickly retrieved by the next group ball boy.
Of course.
Headed in. Nate's got it.
Next game, if we do have ball boys, I gotta figure out where they're from so we can give them a little shout out.
You can introduce them as part of the starting lineup.
Yeah, man.
They should hold hands with the way out.
Like EPL and stuff. We hold hands with all the starters. That'd be cool.
It is always funny to watch those guys. They're like, wow, this is like my moment where I'm like famous. I'm like just as famous as the guy standing next to me,
Yeah, I feel like they just like are so serious about it. It just doesn't make any sense. They're just there. Like, do you realize who you're with? Like,
yeah. And for the pro player, it's like who is this kid that I have to hold hands?
yeah. I mean, I think it's a good experience for both, player and, little kid, to be able to, have that. And ref, yeah, rolling.
Yep. I think that one was definitely still rolling too.
That's one part about, trying to play quick is you're going to have that in a giveaway for Mador. Gets it straight back.
Weak pass, but then, good recovery. Ben, nice
What a
little slip
ball.
through.
Tucci cannot run onto it. He'll get it in the corner, but in a dangerous spot. Not something that he wants to be in. Well done by Christ.
Uh-oh. Josh committing forward. Going to win the ball, thank goodness. Now he's got to get back. Josh caught out of position there. He didn't know whether to go forward or back, but covering for him is Burnett. Yes, I'm well aware. It's like the 12th time I've messed up talking while trying to say his name. Well, they say I call him the center back, Burnett at center back.
It's all right.
First game jitters. Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, Luke Burdett is such a special player. Comes into Calvert Hall, as a transfer. He lives like an hour away.
Like me.
Yeah, man.
Sorry,
And,
the real heroes are the ones who live 2 hours away.
Yeah.
Like Joe Duggan on the
Joe
cross.
Duggan, man.
That is a hike.
Oh, yeah. South of Annapolis, coming up to
Yeah.
Towson every day is just crazy. But, yeah, Luke Burdett is definitely committed to this team. And it's been cool to talk to him and get to know him a little bit better. So, he's just all around a really good player. Playing for Baltimore Armor, the 07s.
Such a bank of knowledge, Brendan Trentler. Knows where everyone's playing at all times. Used to be like me and the professionals. Back when I played FIFA, I used to always know where these guys were because you're always seeing their faces, but I slacked off a little bit. Still read the transfer news, but it's just not the same.
And with more time, less time on your hands with everything you have to juggle with high school, it's tougher to find time for those kind of things, those little things.
Yeah. It's also been less motivating to be a Chelsea fan with the downfall of people fans. So paid a little bit less attention. It's alright though. It's still good to put them on Saturday mornings while you're trying to not do homework.
Of course. Always nice to have them. The ball going to be booted over to this near sideline. Ball boy, great catch.
Head over for Richie. I'm feeling an attack here. Richie got a fire. Line of sight for the keeper, I think, was pretty clear, and he was able to call on it, no problem. So about 10 minutes gone in the second half. No real sign that MSJ have a new plan, a new avenue to come back in this one. They're just waiting for a chance to fall for him.
Yeah, I feel like 2-0 is always a difficult spot to be in. You know, because if MSJ scores, Caverdall only down by 1. Then it seems to be a little closer. But once once a team goes up, 3-4 goals, it feels like it's out of hand. Obviously there's scenarios where it hasn't happened, like a team goes up 3-4 and the tides really change, but once you get to that point, it's really just not going to happen.
Yeah, it's like a reluctance to risk the game getting worse. It's like, well, I'm still in it as I am. You're not really in it if you're not trying to get back into it. And to wait until panic mode with 5 minutes to go to be like, oh, see the final score and they lose. Maybe not the best way to go about it.
Caverdall with a good chance here. McClure on the ball. See if they can work anything out here. Ties on the far sideline. McClure, he's going to ask for 10.
They scored 26 goals last year.
Oh, what a ball.
And that was almost their 29th, well, adding on to the 38 they allowed last year.
Nagy on that back post.
Yeah, no, that was almost goal number 3.
Crow.
Yeah, sorry, good.
Crow comes in for Manu.
Yeah, MSJ giving up 48 goals and they scored 26 last season. Part of why they went 4-3-13. That is 3 ties. But again, teams turn over quickly, and it's hard to judge how the team has improved from last year when you're playing a team as strong as this. Good poke forward. A little push there on Donahue. Yeah. Got a little acceleration there you probably was not expecting.
And the parents for MSJ side not really happy about that push. Thought it was a foul.
Yeah, a little disgruntled, understandably.
I think it's gone. I think Caverdall has gotten more fouls called for them, but I feel like MSJ is also putting a little more. So, and it's been a very, very physical games, both sides. So.
Yeah, it's a tough job being a ref, and one of the things I was researching earlier was best and worst refs in I guess in this case umpires in the MLB. And you get Angel Hernandez, but also some other guys that have really notoriously low accuracies. But then I was also looking at at the bright side. It's like some of these umpires you've never heard of who get like 96, 97% of their calls right, which is really good. It's actually a small range. Like 90 is bad. You get 90% of your balls and strikes right, but like 96, 97 is some of the best. It's like, wow, you've never heard of these guys because they always do their job right. Right? I mean, maybe you've heard of some of the few of the best, but I've certainly never heard of. We don't talk about the good refs, umpires. It's funny. Good shot. Oh, that's it.
What a goal
And
for MSJ.
Talking about good umpires, that's good attacking play. And Nate beaten, well, really the whole defense beaten, as the cut inside buries it home. Excellent stuff. And MSJ right back in this one. The 2-goal lead cut in half. And looks like number 8, Shan Chung, scoring that one. Maybe it was number 10. Sorry, we'll go with that. So we get back going in this one. And MSJ with the momentum. Caverhall, could get back-to-back here. Ball falls awkwardly. The Turf Monster claims another one. And Nagy able to deal with it out of the back. Hopefully Caverhall invigorated by this. That 2-goal lead, they got a little sleepy. They definitely came out strong at the start of the second half. They've probably still been the better team. But they have fallen asleep a little bit, and they've let MSJ get one back. Some nice individual effort.
That's exactly what I was talking about a couple minutes ago.
Yeah.
Now it's a little bit more dangerous for Caverhall, only being, having one goal of security.
Burdett trying to steal it while still keeping it in close to the line, but he can't keep it in, and MSJ have a throw. Expert juggling of the balls by the ball boy there. Given that the soccer balls are probably larger than his head, it's expert work. Giveaway here. Ben has one up top, lays it off for Justin. Good stop. Still on the attack is Cody. Cody knocked down in free kick position.
Definitely a foul.
And they should let Cody take this one. Get number 3. Chance for the hat trick.
We'll see.
I don't know if he's their prime kick taker, to be fair, though. Probably going to be Ben taking it. Although Cody's got his foot on it. Looks like they will give Cody the shot at goal and at the hat trick.
Here's Cody.
Goes low under the wall. Flubbed it, though, and easy scoop up.
High punt there for Holsey.
Sean.
Good work from MSJ to keep the ball here. It's forward now, playing it through. Good block, Burdett, but the ball falls anyway. Nate, eyes bouncing around everywhere as the ball just kept moving and unclear who had it, but he followed it all the way to his hands. Good work. And still just the 1-goal lead. The sense is sharpened a little bit by this twist in the tail.
MSJ with majority of momentum right now. Caverhall looking a little flat. I think they're going to get Mador for a foul there.
Substitution time it is.
Mount St. Joseph, number 2, Luke Curran, number 25.
I think that is a relative of Liam Curran, who was on this team last year. That's my best guess anyway. This one launched forward. Rocco waiting to try to steal it. MSJ still in the attack, though. Here's a good ball fired in. Going to try to play that one on, I think. But no good it is. And goal kick it is. Nate'll take another short one. MSJ kind of back into the press here. All over Justin. Can Justin take care? Tyler trying to play that one on. And Ty unable to to win that turnaround.
Mount St. Joe's substitutions. Number 24, Braden Smith in. Number 16, James Donahue. And number 30, Felix Biederman out.
Little midfield game. Cody shielding the ball in traffic. Can he find space? Yes.
Great
Back
composure.
to Burdett. Can they switch here? Yeah. Sure couldn't do that if I were on the ball. Probably freak out and just send it to someone. Oh, good way to avoid the bear hug. Lets it on for Dylan. Dylan getting pushed from behind. Can't keep it, but I think off MSJ's foot last. Off McDivitt's foot, and Isaac wins that one, I guess. Ben for Frankie. Frankie gonna fly. It's a good outswinger at the end, but curls away from goal.
Yeah, no touch on that for Hosley.
You know, it's a good ball spinning away from the keeper, but yeah, couldn't keep it under control, I suppose, in the end. Halfway through, the next 10 minutes, or the last 10 minutes have been better than the first 10 for the Gales as they get that goal and working their way back.
And that ball down on a Goucher Boulevard.
That ball is gone.
But it's not a home run. Nice little back heel, but too much traffic. Ball is taken away. Gonna send this one forward. Nagy looking to win this one, and he does. Well, not really. Headed right to the other team. MSJ gonna try to attack, though outnumbered. Lays it off. Can he cut it back? Cross is tipped an inch wide.
Wow.
Looks like a corner in the end. I'm not really sure how that's interesting. I thought he shot for goal. Maybe he got deflected back.
It was 100% deflected.
Okay. I was saying, how did it go there? Deflection. Seems odd.
2 substitutions come in for MSJ.
Yeah, they bring in the corner crew. Donahue into this corner, just Nate barely able to see over him and the sun in his eyes. It's good strategy to use the sun. Good ball curled in. They get the header. Clear it once. Second level's got to take care of it, though. Back in. Ben heads it away. That should clear the danger. Justin on his wheels. Back to Ben.
MSJ substitution. Number 3, Aiden Cummings. And number 16, James Donahue. And for number 7, Andrew McDivitt.
Wisely choosing to slow the pace down here. Ben. Oh, trying to.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's with Dylan. Can Dylan cut it back for Ben? Can Ben put it away?
My
Oh,
gosh.
he's run right through it and put it an inch wide.
Wow, what a run from Isaac there. Just really out of the blue. And he gets it over to Ben Medor, and Ben close to crashing the goal, but unable to put that one on net.
I think Ben's initial ball was meant for Frankie, but Frankie was trying to stay on side, and he was right on that shoulder, and he couldn't get his momentum up in time because he was kind of at a standstill. But then Dylan was already running on it, so he got to it, and then put a good ball right back to Ben, and Ben just couldn't quite put it away. In the white, talking to the guy like in red and blue. Just a quick stretch timeout here. I think a Ryan Bilal sighting made, coming back from clock stops. 16:52 to go. Yeah, some guy who might not be seen in the lineup today. Ben Ramsey, I believe, out with an illness. Henneman working on, was it a knee?
He in the ECNL finals in the national finals. He messed up his knee pretty bad. I'm not 100% sure what it was. I think it was an MCL and something else, some other ligament that he messed up. So yeah, I'm not qualified to talk about this kind of stuff, but yeah, I believe it was an MCL. But
A lot of things that can go wrong.
yeah,
That's the scary
that's
thing.
for sure.
And it looks as if Luca will be all right. Good to see that. So we'll get restarted with a Dylan Isaac throw-in. 5:21, sun's starting to get lower in the sky, and as it does, we will have increasingly less view on the field. Interesting. What just happened? Collision there, confusion after.
That's the
MSJ on the
one.
high press here. Rocco keeps it, good back heel. Now Cody for Frankie. Can Frankie get on it? Can't quite keep it in.
That's one thing about, one of the downsides to the stadium is where it's facing. In these afternoon night games, even with the night games, it's starting to get down. In the afternoon, it's right in your face, watching anything relative to this side. So that's the one thing about this sun that is really tough in these kind of games. It's really hard to see sometimes.
Speaking about the stadium, it might not look quite the same next time you're around. Chandler, would you like to give us a detailed description of what might be new?
Yeah, so the Paul Angelo Russo Stadium sign was just newly renovated. So now it looks all different and modern and even lights up at night. So if you're ever driving by the hall, look up and that sign will be very, very bright. So it's a nice little renovation, and also a little cardinal on top of the press box. So just little renovations. Also redoing the theater. It's been tough with different freshman things that we've had going on in school. But always trying to find new things to, not find, but keeping things up to date and modern.
Yeah, it's a nice campus, and
Of course.
part of that comes with keeping things in shape, and I think we do a good job of that. So it's definitely a nice place to be, the way they keep things up to date. Here's Rocco keeping up the attack. Rocco
See if
fumbling
we
with it
can
in the
punch
box.
forward.
Tangled legs. Gotta go the other way.
Big ball for MSJ, headed out by Burdett.
Yeah, and in the players' chatter, you can hear they got a little more energy, a little more confidence, pep in their step. Now that they scored this goal, they have the belief they can. I mean, they're only one goal away from tying this juggernaut, I guess we seem to be seen as.
The second half is looking a lot different than the first.
Yeah.
That is for sure. And that ball, it's going to be taken down just outside.
Just outside, yeah.
Which I think is the right call.
Need a good lefty to in the box here.
We'll see if they're going to put the lefty on. Not sure.
And the way this game's gone, this would be the kind of goal that they might get out of the on guard. Looks like they're going to go for a cross with righty taking it. Yep.
There's a good chance for MSJ. What a ball. Right on the doorstep, and that shot goes right to Nate.
Yeah. The first attempt, he tried to, like, what was that, like, scissor kick it almost? I don't know what that's called. I guess he didn't want to try to turn to goal too much. Second chance, good read by Nate. Way to be there.
Yeah, I think if that ball was anywhere other than, you know, inside of a yard of radius of Nate Jones, then that would have most likely have been a goal. It's, you know, right on the doorstep, right outside the 6, you know, 8, 9 yards out. And, you know, if they're putting that anywhere other than Nate, right at Nate, it's most likely going to be a goal.
Yeah, it's bad luck that it didn't go to a better spot for them. Oh, they got another chance.
Nagy successful shielding that ball completely out.
Yeah. You see good heads up by Burdett. He's already started sliding before the shot even came in.
And
Nate, good job controlling the crowds. They hire him as a police officer for the crowd control he's got.
you know, bomb.
Such a gift it is to have a penetrating voice that you can hear all the way across the stadium. It can be very useful at times like this in a sports game, and we started to hear Coach Frank a lot more. It's getting a lot more antsy over on that sideline.
Which, I mean, makes sense. You have, you know, 11, 15 left in this game. You have a little bit to worry about. I mean, you're only down, you're only up by 1 goal. And let's see where this call is going to go. It's going to go MSJ way. A little bit of chatter in the fans section for the Gales.
Yeah, surprised ref hasn't given a warning to Rock at this point. There's a couple times he's become a little bit tangled. That one's going to roll on through for Nate, rather interestingly.
I think that was the right call for the ref. I mean, could have gone either ways. But, you know, I feel that Calvert Hall has gotten a couple more calls than MSJ has. So, I think overall right call.
Ty's lost that one. And Gabe's got it back.
Gabe did a great job there tracking back. That ball stayed in on that far sideline. Well done for, I think that's Wakefield. Yeah, Wakefield on the sideline.
So another 10 minutes gone. This one without a goal for MSJ, but they still seem to be pushing their way back into this game. See if the scoreboard reflects that at the end of the next 10.
Here's where a righty kicker is pretty necessary. Swing the ball in.
Big ball in. Nate's going to
looks
punch it
there.
out.
And they're going to get a foul. I think coming out. Possibly against Nate. I'm not sure.
Yeah, someone might have run into him there, I think. Still good authority there. Great. Go up. Grab that. Helps when you're like 3 inches taller than just about everyone else around you. But
he's pushing 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah. Uh-oh. The press. Starting to put some pressure on him. Oh, Cody touching that one last. Or, sorry, Ben touching that one last. Well, we love this liberal substituting rule, which allows teams to almost play, what's that called in basketball? Offense, defense subbing. What do they have in volleyball? That rule, it's like you can only sub. I mean, you can sub a bunch, but only so many times before you can't sub anymore.
Yeah, there's some sort of subbing rule with volleyball. I
Yeah.
have no idea.
Yeah.
And I commentate volleyball, and you know,
Yeah, it's like 30, something really high.
Unfortunately, I don't have. I don't
MSJ
know
Subs, number
any
6,
of the. I don't know most of the rules.
10
Yeah.
Spaces.
Cody's good steal. Here comes Cody on the attack. Slide, no good. Lays it off for Frankie. They're a little bit stuck at the moment. What are they going to do? They're going to knock Rocco down in the box. Referee not interested. He had already started going down, I think. And when you can't get the ball, it can't hurt to try to sell one, but referee's not going to give a ceiling goal for that.
In his pro.
MSJ dabbling in the short parts here. Burdette, good strength to win that one. And Frankie build with Ben. Back to Rocco. Rocco doesn't have any options. There he goes. Finds Dylan. Dylan to the middle with Ben. This is something they work on all the time, and they're keeping possession very well. Back with Rocco. Rocco now, they've worked it over to the right side, and they've opened up some space. Here's with Nagy. Nagy under pressure. Pass intercepted. Ooh, interesting idea for a through ball. Burdette reading it, stealing the ball. Good job. Fitting into the squad nicely. Burdette, slide tackle, not gonna go down well with the ref that one. And are we gonna see the first card of the game? Yes.
Well, I mean, if you take a mental picture right now and see this on a free kick from where they are, majority of the teams are going to be having 6 guys on the 18 right now. And it's just very cool to see the different style that Calvin Hall has.
Yep,
And how
definitely unique.
they've just, adapted it over the first the 3 years of having, the majority of these guys.
Shielding from Ty to get this throw in successfully. Cody losing it for a second. Rocco through to no one.
It was a good idea. Just couldn't find it.
6 minutes to go, and I think we're going to see a goal soon. MSJ are going to have to push sooner or later, and that's going to open them up to some vicious Calvert Hall counterattacks. See which one gets the upper hand. Up the wing. Can't keep it in. A strong throw up to Ty. Ty, good composure, dribbling all the way through his own lines to get it back to Burdette. And this one invites some pressing. Burdette trying to outpace the striker. Now with Frankie. Frankie finds that slice ball and has to clear it at the expense of a corner though. Donahue getting back. And it's a goal kick. Thought Donahue definitely kicked that one out of his own line. But I guess ref not seeing that, because it would seem pretty illogical to do that, but I mean it definitely seemed to happen.
I was about to.
Number 25, Dylan Hicks, back in the game.
Nagy, good dispossession. It's not even his first sport, this one. He's still pretty good at it. Ben with a flying kick. That could have been costly, but they're away with it. And they've got a run at goal here. Justin going to fire. Keeper blocks it. Still got to deal with it, though. And can they turn and use this momentum forward? Donahue with it. I think that's Donahue.
How do you not know him by now?
Couldn't see his number, but I mean, big tall guy. Not only so many of them up there. Still going with it. He's dribbled right into the heart of enemy territory, though.
It's going to be a foul. Oh.
Tyler offsides on the free kick.
I don't think it was off.
Was he
it was
waving for a
pulling.
foul? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Called a foul there.
Okay. Thought I saw some stuff going both ways. I was a bit confused there. This one launched forward. MSJ going for quantity over quality at the moment. This one launched in. Can Donnie get on the end of this? Nagy heading it back to his own keeper. Calculated well, and it works well, but backwards headers sometimes go the wrong way.
Yeah, very smart play there from Nagy.
Nate taking no chances, just going to blank clear this one. It'll bounce many yards clear of the half line. He's got quite the leg. Nice. Shift out wide to Gabe. They've only got like 3 or 4 guys in attack. A little more conservative at the moment, understandably. Cutting inside. Uh-oh, is this a bad bounce? Could Mador do something with this, make it 3-1? Still working hard. They'll have a throw. Good reaction from Ben, almost making that one 3-1. 2.5 to go. Calvert Hall might just try to keep possession for the next 2:30. Wouldn't put it past him. If there was more time, they might just try to... Uh-oh, here's a shot. That's a little bit away from goal.
Not too far off.
Well, it feels like this game could just get a little bit more dramatic with MSJ having one more chance. See if they get it. That's going to be a foul. Well, they're wasting time. 100 seconds to go. And they're arguing over who deserves the yellow card or not.
Yeah, not a smart heads-up play there.
Well, are they going to keep possession for the next minute? Can they do it? If anyone could do it, it would be them, but the press is definitely on. Justin getting forward now.
Oh,
Dylan
Crow
tapping it back
in.
to Justin. Can Justin put this one in?
Oh,
yes!
what a goal from Justin Crow.
Calvert Hall goal scored by number 7, Justin Crow.
So that should do it. The press going so high that really the only safe place was right in front of the goal. And they found the open space, and they'll may as well score one while you're at it. The keeper, I think, got a touch on that. And unfortunate that it's still ended up in the back for him, but not much else you can ask of him. He's kept his team in it with so many good saves. And Justin in front of goal, doing well to put it in a spot where it's pretty hard to save.
And here we go. Last minute 10. They're going to send a ball up high, trying to get something to go through, but being down 2 goals with a little over a minute left is not a situation you want to be in.
Going to launch one in. Could Donahue get one back? That one will 2-hop to Nate, who won't even pick it up. That's confidence right there.
Another heads-up play there for Nate. Not picking that up too early, wasting, 3-4 seconds.
And this one will almost get lost of view as the top of the booth almost blocking that one from sight. And that'll go through the keeper. 30 seconds to go. But definitely an exciting start to the season. MSJ giving Calvert Hall a heart attack for much of the second half, as they had to contend with a 1-goal lead for most of it, not where they're used to being, for better or worse. Here's a long ball. Josh getting up, clearing it away. should be the last attack of the day.
That'll do it.
Yep, so that'll end the first game of the season. Calvert Hall taking this one 3-1 over MSJ. And a good start to the season for the Cards. They'll have really the biggest challenge you could imagine, a away game at McDonough to really get the season going. Game number 2 is against the runners-up, who they split with last season. So that'll really be the big game. That's away, though, so we will not be covering that one for you. We'll tell you how it goes in our next home game, I suppose. But that really is the big one. So good start to the season, but a big test awaits them.
Yeah, and always keeping up with the Calvert Hall Instagram, the Calvert Hall Soccer Instagram. They'll always have the posts from after the games with the final scores and different news that's going on around the team. So if you do have the app, make sure you drop a follow for the Calvert Hall Soccer Instagram, and that'll keep you up to date with everything you need to know.
Yeah, and follow Trent there as he takes pictures. Visuals by Trent.
Of course.
Very good camera angles he gets, close-ups of the guys. And that'll bring us to a close for today. And I think we'll see you next time. I don't actually know when our next game is off the top of our head. Next Wednesday, maybe?
Probably. It's sometime next week.
Yes, next Wednesday, but
yeah, I mean, we'll see you then. So,
Luke Dragonette, Brendan Trentler, signing off.
All right, have a good night, everyone.